If you ask just about anyone to name a lake monster, Nessie is probably the first answer they'll give you. Even if they don't know what the term lake monster means, they'll know that a lake monster is that thing that Nessie is. But the legend of Loch Ness isn't the only lake monster out there. New Jersey is weird enough already that it might not come as too much of a shock that we've got our own mysterious water dweller, the Lake Hopatcong monster. The first sighting of the Lake Hopatcong monster, or Hoppy, as it would come to be known, came in 1894 when a fisherman reported seeing a 40-foot-long monster that had a snake's body as thick as a man's leg, but with a canine head. He also mentioned the entity having a black body but a dirty white underbelly. The story made headlines in a number of newspapers at the time, but no physical evidence of the creature's existence was recovered. In fact, a different fisherman even made the claim that he had shot the beast to no effect whatsoever. Sightings of the creature would continue, but it wasn't until over 100 years after the first report that the story of a monster in Lake Hopatcong really heated up again. Interestingly, a decade ago, in 2014, a new twist was revealed in the story of the Lake Hopatcong monster when a 16-foot-long snake started being sighted in the water. The specimen was either an anaconda or a boa constrictor, but since a body was never recovered, it remains unknown which of the two the snake was, if it ever really existed at all. The state of New Jersey investigated the situation and said that they were unable to find any evidence of the creature existing in the area. Then another wrinkle in the tale appeared, when a local reptile expert named Gerald said that the animal, a green anaconda according to him, did exist, but he had been told by local officials to not let the story get out due to fear of it causing a panic with the public. Our stories of the Lake Hopatcong monster do come from fishermen, and the phrase fish story, well, it didn't appear out of nowhere. Could it be possible that the monster is just a big snake that's been the subject of some serious artistic license when eyewitnesses told the story of what they saw? Well, one way or another, green anacondas in the wild will live for about a decade. Even if the stories of a sea serpent in Lake Hopatcong were really just exaggerated stories about a green anaconda, that specimen surviving for 120 years between the first sighting in 2014 might just be stranger than an actual monster existing in the lake. Reading about past reports is all well and good, but there's really only one way to find out whether or not a cryptid actually exists, and that's seeing it for yourself. So I headed down to Lake Hopatcong to see if I can catch a glimpse of the monster. Unfortunately, I was unable to see or record anything in the water that day that would sway anyone one way or the other about the creature existing. Maybe you saw what I look like and got too scared to come any closer. So, what do you think? Could there really be a monster living in Lake Hopatcong? Let me know in the comment section below.